My name is Satya. I am from team Mirchi 104.2, and we have with us Mr. Vinod K. Jacob, who is Ambassador of India to Bahrain. Welcome to Mirchi, sir.
Thank you, Satya. Thank you for this opportunity to reach out to the readers of, to the listeners of Radio Mirchi. I wish them, your team, all the very best for the 78th Independence Day of India.
Thank you so much, sir. And we have some questions that we have for you. So we'll start. Sabse pehle, I think it's your second Independence Day in Bahrain, and it's your first year. It has been your first year in Bahrain. So how was your experience till date, and what are your favorite places in Bahrain? So I am very new in the country, so I would like to know it from you. We'll take your guidance.
Yeah. In the 1 year that I've spent, I would split into two parts, almost 6 equal months. The first part was when India was holding the G20 presidency. That was a period of activity. And the second part is the last 6 months. Okay. In the first part, I can tell you some of the highlights of my stint here were the arrival of 2 Indian naval vessels, which coincided with the 15th August celebrations last year. We had the participation of the Deputy Prime Minister of Bahrain in the second iteration of the Voice of Global South Summit. We had the highly successful meeting of Prime Minister Modi with His Majesty King Hamad in UAE on the sidelines of the COP, which reaffirmed the high degree of convergence on issues like climate change and sustainability. Apart from that, I had started off a series of initiatives which have been quite successful, and during the course of the interview I can expand on that. Now the second part is coincided with the period when India went into general elections. And as you're aware, when general elections take place, around 3 to 4 months of that time is focused entirely on general elections. But nevertheless, the bilateral engagement continued to increase, and I'm very happy to tell that in the data that we have received, just to give 2 sets of data, the data that we have received in terms of investment for the 1 year period 2023 Q1 to 2024 Q1, India's investment into Bahrain has been $200 million. This is a 15% increase. And on the bilateral trade side, the trade has been almost balanced. There is a very marginal trade gap of $80 million. The total bilateral trade is $1.73 billion, and India has exported $900 million. So these show that in spite of the fact that we were in a general election period, the robustness of the diplomatic engagement has continued. You asked about the places to visit. I'm sure you will enjoy your stint here. I wish you all the very best for that.
Thank you.
But Bahrain is unique because this is the first country in the Gulf region that I've been posted in. And so for me, every day is a learning experience. Places like the Bahrain Fort, the National Theatre, the National Museum, the walkways that are available both inside the malls and outside the malls, depending on the type of weather you are in, and of course the F1, the Formula racing. I would say that the Bahraini society is welcoming, so I felt more at home in the past 1 month.
Oh, okay. That's lovely. I'll surely take your guidance.
Sure.
And I would love to know that what is Indian Embassy planning to make the Indo-Bahrain community more stronger? We've seen a lot of events happening.
Yeah. So I would like to point to some new initiatives and also to the traditional work that we do. When we see the new initiatives, I started what is called the Visit Embassy program for school students in the class 11 and class 12. So we've had 7 such visits till now, 6 to 7 such visits till now of school students in delegations of 15 to 20 along with their teachers. They come to the embassy, spend around 2 hours. Of course, they enter through the Buland Darwaza, which is one of the most highlights of the embassy building. They enter through the Buland Darwaza. They have interactions with my colleagues on various parts of the bilateral relationship, and in the end they come and meet me in fact in this very room where we are conducting this interview, and they can ask any questions about anything related to diplomacy, and I answer that freely and frankly. It exposes school students to what an Indian embassy is and what it does. The second initiative I started is to promote Indian states and union territories. This month we're concluding phase 1 of that initiative. Under this initiative, we promote 2 sets of elements of a state or union territory. One is the products that are available in the state, and the second is the tourism promotion activities related to the state. Till now, we have completed in respect of, we started with Rajasthan, we have done Uttar Pradesh, Kashmir, Karnataka and Odisha. And while doing that, during that 1.5-2 months, we engage with the community organizations concerned to promote that state or union territory. This is the second initiative. Third initiative, of course, is that I have reached out to community organizations on a matter of common interest, which is cricket. So on a regular basis, when it's not too hot, I lead the embassy team to play against various community organization teams, and they are very active. I am invariably the oldest player in the on either side of the cricket teams, but the fact that we are able to spend good 3 to 4 hours playing cricket, which is something which bonds all Indians, is an initiative. I think it's much appreciated. So we have done a series of these initiatives apart from what is called the Indian Cultural Festival, which was done in the beginning of this year. We intend to continue these. These are the new initiatives. We are also starting out on a fresh initiative from this Independence Day, which is we are doing the Kargil Vijay Divas exhibition for 1 year, so that we expose our young Indians, also all members of the Indian community, to the success that India had in 1999, where we were able to push back the enemy with complete success. As you know, 26th July is the Kargil Vijay Divas, and we kick-started the celebrations with an event at the embassy, and we also started the exhibition. That exhibition will continue. Now, this is the new initiatives. The traditional ones, of course, we interact with various community organizations. We assist them in labor issues, consular issues. I chair open houses once a month, where any Indian national can come and meet me with their labor concerns or consular concerns, and we address it then and there. So there are a series of other traditional responsibilities we continue to do.
Okay. So see, Bahrain is home away from home.
Yeah.
Are there some things that in Bahrain you go or you do that make you feel like more closer to your home?
In one of the first meetings that I had here after coming, official meetings, I was told that biryani is a Bahraini dish. Now at that time I was a bit surprised.
Yeah.
1 year down the line, I agree completely. Biryani indeed is a Bahraini dish. I am very happy that it is felt as such. I think the degree of convergences between India and Bahrain has traditionally been high. The Bahraini society is welcoming. They are very familiar with Indian culture, cuisine, now increasingly the movies, songs. In fact, I can tell you there are many Bahraini friends who send me old Hindi songs, old Telugu songs, which I'm not familiar with at all. And they are I'm just surprised that they know so much. So there's a lot that we can learn about India through the Bahraini eyes. And I think that is why I said that you feel like you're at home, and this sort of provides the basis for taking the bilateral relationship forward, because after all, that entire bilateral relationship is strengthened by one of the most important pillars, which is people to people links.
So as we are celebrating Independence Day, is there a freedom fighter that has inspired you personally?
Well, all freedom fighters are the heritage and legacy of the Indian nation. They have contributed to creating modern India. They came with ideals to contribute to create a new state, a new country on the international environment. which is based on democracy and a system which is inclusive and includes all members of the Indian society. And we should be thankful for all the sacrifices that they have made. So I don't want to cherry pick on any one of them, but then there is no doubt that Mahatma Gandhi was a leader of the Indian national movement, and it is his unique political mechanisms and approach which ensured that India got independence in August 1947. So yes, number one place goes to Mahatma Gandhi, but each and every freedom fighter and the families who underwent a lot of sacrifices and suffering have an important role in Indian nation building.
That's true. That's true. Concluding the interview, sir, I would like you to give a message or an appeal to all our listeners on Mirchi. Wish Independence Day wish, and what are your plans for Indian community? Anything that you would like to share, wishing them.
I would like to take this opportunity to wish all the listeners of Radio Mirchi a wonderful and successful 78th Independence Day of India. It is a day when we recall the progress that has achieved over the past nearly 8 decades and look forward with a sense of purpose and satisfaction to what we are going to achieve. Today, we are the 5th largest economy in the world, but we are also scientific power, we are a nuclear power, we are a space power. We have an amazing demographic dividend, which I hope with the efforts of each and every Indian, we will work together to maximize that and take the Indian economy and the Indian society to new heights. This includes in particular members of the great Indian society in different parts of the world, whether they are currently Indian nationals or not. All of them have an important role to play, because they are part of the civilizational heritage that mankind has benefited from over the past 5 millennia.
Do you want to speak up about the events that are going to be happening?
Yeah. In fact, that's one thing I missed out. Yeah, this August 15th, we have invited all members of the Indian community to come to the embassy for the flag hoisting ceremony and other associated events. We also will continue as part of the Independence Day celebration to have our Kargil Vijay Divas exhibition. It will run for a year till end July 2025. We will also be starting the second phase of the One District, One Product wall and tourism promotion wall for Indian states and union territories. Currently, the state under consideration is Odisha. In September, we will start phase 2 with Punjab. These are some of the initiatives that we have started for the Independence Day this year.
So, all the best for that.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your time, for having us here.
Thank you.